Okay, so we're going to go through how to get the menu programming done. So from the screen, you want to hit the menu item button. Press select on the top. It gives us all the departments which are here on the left-hand side. So departments are on the left, the menu items are on the right. So we're going to find the department that we want to change. These are all the different ones we have, from the modifiers to the section. In this case, we're going to choose dinner specials, and I'm going to choose veal parmesan. Okay, first thing we do is we're going to copy the menu item. Now I'm going to go down to an open PLU line item, and I'm simply going to paste it. Okay, by doing this, I'm going to keep the same attributes of that item. Okay, first we look at the modifiers. So this one has two different modifier groups. All right, we have modifier 1, and then we have the next one that are forcing them. If you notice, everyone's got the same except for Flounder Florentine. That's why it's important that we choose the proper item that we're going to copy that has the same modifiers and attributes. Okay, next we have the pricing. If it's a different price, we just press number 1, and we're going to change the pricing of it. Simply press enter, and it's done. Number 2 brings us to if we have price levels, okay, which are different prices at different times. That's for another training. Okay, and this is if it is available during certain meal periods. In this case, dinner specials are only available during dinner. Okay, and this is important because some items are different prices but available all day long. Some prices are only available during certain times. And again, that's for a little bit more of an advanced training, so that's why I say to keep the attributes the same if you can by copying the same ones. Okay, next we're going to hit remote printers. And in this case, again, it's because if you do it raw, you're not going to have the printers printing to the correct places. So that's why here we have it going to the receipt and to the kitchen. Price options are going to show, this is more for modifiers, where it's a roll-up or add-on pricing. Okay, so that sometimes items will charge more, sometimes they will not. Okay, depending on the case. Now, on the main item, this is where we're going to change what the menu item is. And if you notice, by checking on the top where it says round owner, if I type in the item on line 1, it automatically changes it on line 2. Line 2 goes to the kitchen. So if I want to change what it says to the kitchen, I simply just click number 2 afterwards and I change it. And there it is. So line 1 is what's going to come on the receipt printer. Line 2 is what's going to go into the kitchen. Now, when we go back, in this particular case, okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to go try to find it over here because these are all pre-filled. Some of them are hard-coded, and that's what we'll get into, and again, in another training. So in this case, the dinner specials are on the menu, main menu number 3. And I apologize, this is a really quick video, so I moved out of it real quick. I'll touch it up down the line. So we're going to come back and we're going to go to the dinner specials. Now, if you notice, on dinner specials now, in the middle, okay, you see dinner special test. So look in the middle, like literally the second one down, second one over. And there's the dinner special. Okay, now I have this in programming mode, so it's not going to populate. But on the check, but you will see that it is here added now automatically just by simply copying and pasting or changing. So what I want to do now is I want to show you what happens if I want to deactivate something from the screen. And I'm not talking about, in this particular case, I'm not talking about disabling temporarily. So I'm going to go back into the menu item screen. I'm going to go scroll down. I'm going to find my dinner specials because that's the department. All right, now I'm going to choose the item that was there. And in this case, I'm going to have two different choices. Okay, the first choice is number 3. That's the department that it's going to go into. So I'm just going to move this to one that I called not used because I want to just remove it from that dinner special. But another thing you can always do is press delete on the top right there, and it will wipe that item out. Okay, and you have to be you have to understand that if you delete this and you don't save it, whatever you do in this particular system, it's gone. So be very careful. Either do backups before you change, and I'll do another video for backups before you change anything, or you just be very careful. So in this case, I'm going to go back to the dinner special. So I want you to see what we just did, right? So now, if you notice, because of the way I did it, I took it out of that department. The items are completely gone right now. Okay, both those items I took out of dinner specials, they're gone. So that's how simple it is to add and remove an item that's in a basic pre-coded menu item section.